Alright guys, welcome to, well, I think this is episode 6 of the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. It's been a really long time since I've last recorded an episode for this. And, yeah, I'd say it feels good to get this series started again, because I remember having a lot of fun doing it. So, off screen, I didn't do much at all, besides, like, testing to see if I could get this recording set up to work again. But, you'll notice that we did catch Valentine, I think, in the last episode, or sometime before. I went ahead and put her back in the PC, because I don't think we're going to be using a love disc on the team. Just because it's just terrible. I'm going to be honest, it's terrible. Plus, we already have a water type with Fancy, so I think we're good on that front. But yeah, I gotta look back on this team, actually, because I have no idea what their movesets are like. It's been so long. Astonish, Nature Power, and Absorb and Bullet Seed, not a bad moveset. And, oh yeah, we taught him Rock Tomb, so he doesn't only have Takedown. That's very nice. Also, we just got 6 more levels until we can get Confusion, which I don't remember what its special attack is like. Not that bad, actually. Could be a good mixed attacker. I thought it'd be lower than that. And then we got Sonic the Sandslash, of course, with no ground type damaging moves. Well, that's not terrible. I'm sure we'll get some soon. But anyway, I feel like we'll just get this episode started. And wait, what item do you have? Oh, wait, he's modest. Oh, that's... I just noticed that nature. That makes sense why his special attack is a little bit higher than it should be. Oh, Quick Claw, of course. What other item will we have at this point? Okay, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get this episode started. One thing I do want to say, though, that I think is pretty funny is I feel like a lot of people are going to think that that long break happened almost only because I missed out on the chance to catch that Squirtle in the last episode and was really salty about it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was super salty about that. It sucked so bad, but it's not the reason I stopped. I just had a lot of work was going into this series with editing, which definitely like conflicted with my school schedule and everything, and basically I didn't know whether or not I'd be able to keep getting my where it would. I didn't know if making videos period would be able to work with my schedule, but this year I sort of figured out that it wasn't just making the videos that was taking up all that time. It was the editing and rendering, of course, that took hours and hours. That just ate up so much of my time. So with the Undertale LP, helped me find out that if I just forget all that rendering time and crazy intense editing, I will have enough time to get these videos out there. So yeah, I'm coming back with a series and I'm gonna have a lot of fun because I, of course, want to put more Pokemon content on the channel, even though I love Undertale so much. But yeah. Grah, kill all it all. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless, and to think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey you, so you want to battle me? And even though I did say Undertale is my new favorite game of all time, I still love this game so much. But anyway, we're in this final with Schoolboy Landon, apparently. That's right, I randomized the trainer names, I forgot about that too. But, yeah, I'm feeling this thing might just self-destruct or explode, so I'm just gonna switch to Iron Upper because I know for a fact he can take explosions, because he took them from like 2 or 3 Registeals in one episode. Man, I liked that. That was a fun episode to record, actually. I still remember recording that and freaking out when he took, like, because it was literally two Registeals, like, back to back, I'm pretty sure. Like, one in the wild grass and then one that a trainer had. Because I remember editing the thumbnail for that one. Man, memories, man, it's almost been a year, it's like crazy. But, yeah. I'm kind of sad about recording, or about that break I had and potentially not doing this series anymore, because I was getting super lucky in this series with certain encounters. Like Lombre, that's a pretty good encounter, not to mention we got a freaking pseudo-legendary as our starter, which is very impressive all on its own. But anyway. This is plain not right. The boss told me that this would be a sick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devin. You want it back so badly? Take it. And we get the Devin goods. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure that guy is so distraught by now, having his goods had been stolen for that long. It's almost been a year, man. Oh, and it's been a year since... Oh, man, it's been a year since Briney's seen Pico. That makes me so sad. Oh, man. Pico, am I glad to see you're safe? What kind of old man was that? I can do a better old man voice. I gotta work on that. Pico owes her life to you. I don't know. I'll roll with it. They call me Mr. Briney, and you are... Ah, so you are Dylan. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico. We should make our way home. Pio! It sort of devolved from an old man's voice just into like some kind of illness. I don't know what, but that was just... It just... I don't know what happened there. But anyway, we didn't take much damage, did we? Yeah, we didn't. But yeah, we finally rescued Pico after all that time I just sort of wasted doing nothing. Also, we taught Cut to Sonic, I remember now, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and explore this area, because we didn't get that much damage, of course, from the coffin. So we should be able to get through these fights, no problem. Unless, of course, they... I don't know, got lucky and got freaking Lugias or more Registeals. Anyway, just, nah. No legendaries here, we just gotta fur it. This is fine. Okay, we'll just scratch it to death. We're level 14, it's level 8, this should be pretty easy. It's defense curling. It's a little annoying. It's gonna take one more scratch to take it out. That's not that bad though. Oh my god, of course, it's the rich lady. She's gonna use full restores. I forgot about that. Good thing is though, since she's a rich lady, she will be giving us lots of money. Yep. Here's your lesson for this video, children. If you beat up the pets of rich ladies, they will give you many monies. Yep. Pretty sure that's proper grammar there too. I'm actually an amazing role model, and everything I do, everybody should probably follow in doing, because I am a very respectable... Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying this right after finishing Genocide Run of Undertale, where I just kill everyone. Yeah, that's great. I should be fine going for a takedown. It's more damage than Rock Tomb. But yeah, now I remember that we have a modest nature. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I mean, I know it's pseudo-legendary, it's still going to be doing tons of damage. And it's not a bad mixed attacker either, because now we know its special attack is so high. I still really wish it was adamant, man. Because that would have been so good. Just that adamant metal claw once it learns it. And, oh, of course we missed Rock Tomb. What's its accuracy? Like, 90? I have the worst luck with 90 accuracy moves. Like Aqua Tail, always misses. Play Rough in like X and Y and Auras, always misses. It's the worst. I don't understand, because it's only supposed to be a 10% chance to miss. But no, I miss it. I miss it like every time. Like I have worse luck with 90% accuracy moves than moves like Focus Blast or Hydro Pump that everybody usually misses. I hardly ever miss those, but if it's 90% accuracy, nope, never gonna hit it. Anyway, I gotta pay attention to my HP again. I should be fine. I don't want to run back to the Pokemon Center that frequently, because I know that can be pretty annoying. I'm just really interested in what this item is. I can't remember, did we randomize field items? Because I know you can do that in the randomizer, but I don't remember if we did that. I mean, I feel like I would, because that makes it's a really fun thing to do, because you can get some crazy stuff, but I honestly don't remember. I mean, I'm sure we're about to find out, but, I mean, who knows. And I'm really wishing I had Confusion right now, because it'd be super effective, but I don't think Tentacruel's defense is all that high. It's definitely more of a special defensive wall, and thank God I missed Supersonic. I do not want to have to deal with Confusion, especially on Iron Upper, who's such a powerhouse. Oh my god, see? Okay, I need to see this for myself. What's Rock Tomb's accuracy? 90, 85, something like that. 80! Wow! That's even lower than I thought it was. Damn, I thought it was 90. I honestly thought it was 90%. Oh my god. Isn't Supersonic like 55? How do you hit a Supersonic and I miss a Rock Tomb? Oh my god. If Iron Upper dies to Confusion, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, good, you snapping out. And we hit the Rock Tomb. Okay, I don't care how annoying it is. I'm running back to Pokemon Center right now. I am not going to lose Iron Upper. Oh, we still have to beat Rhyhorn. Okay, well, Rhyhorn's not a problem. Not an issue. We got Fancy. Any move Fancy uses other than, like, Astonish, or, like, its natural gift, or nature power, it'll be super effective. So, Bullet Seed. Also, if it has Sturdy, this will break through it because it hits multiple times. Okay, never mind. We didn't even need to hit more than once, and it did not have Sturdy. I feel like we're starting to be a little over-leveled for this area, but at the same time, we're about to be going to Dewford. And, okay, I honestly can't tell if that's randomized. To be honest, I don't remember what item is there, and if it were randomized, I was expecting to see something like crazy. Like an item you'd never expect to be there, like a lava cookie or something. Oh yeah, but since we're going back, this guy's gonna talk to us about the Devon goods, and because we got them back for him. You did it, you got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know, as my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. I can't remember if I had a voice for this guy. If I was smart, I would have watched the video, or the last episode again, to make sure I knew everything that we were doing. But, yeah. Also would have been smart now I just skipped dialogue there, but it also would have been a smart thing to do to make sure I had, like, that I didn't already have encounters in certain places. But I'm almost certain the last place we had an encounter was that cave, where I found a Stantler that I didn't catch, and then immediately found that Squirtle, and I'm not gonna be too salty about that again. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. Could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? Man, we're gonna get to meet the president! Man, I've never met Obama before. This is gonna be crazy. Oh, I skipped dialogue again. I think he just said the president would like to have a word with me. Please come with me. Oh, man. Oh, wait, you don't look like Obama. You look more like an old washed-up Bush. I don't know why I made that joke. That's President of Devon Corporation, Mr. Stone. I don't know why I said that out of order. Also, I didn't even use a voice. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not only once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport's shipyard. Well, on the way, would you stop off in Dewford Town? Well, yeah, I was just talking about Dewford. I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. We obtained the letter. Oh boy. Now you should know that I am a great president. I mean, I feel like that's a little conceited to say, but whatever. So, I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. And we get the Pokenav. One of the most... Definitely, like, one of the most useful items in the game. That device is a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokenav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Oh, I didn't know he healed us. That's very convenient. Well then, Dylan, go with caution and care. I remember now too, I named my character Dylan instead of Shades, which is fine. Oh my god, now you guys know my real name. I don't know. I don't even care. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to be secretive about anything on here. It's probably not the best idea for videos on the internet, but whatever. Oh wow, that's a Pokenav! It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Could you like me to describe features in detail? No, I think you'll just have to find out by trying it out. Okay, that voice was awful. I'm not gonna use it anymore, that was terrible. Plus, my voice alone is already nerdy enough for these guys. Haha, yeah. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't had much headway. I mean, they have developed many different kinds of Pokeballs over the years, so he must have made some sort of headway. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. That would be really cool to see in a game, honestly. If you could just talk to all your Pokemon, I would really like that. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. This, of course, is a reference to Generation 5, when they actually did this. It was so cool when I finally, when I pieced that together when I played this again after playing Black and White, because they have the dream world and everything in that, and it's just so crazy that they referenced that, years, definitely, at least, 8-something years before Black and White ever came out. That's really cool. Now which shall I work on developing next? Our company allows us to make our inspirations into reality. One couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. I don't know why, but that first line of dialogue just did not want to be read by my mouth. I don't know. Why I word things like the way I do, I have no idea. I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils. And it's working. You can tell it's been a while since I've recorded, can't you? Oh boy. Anyway, I used the speed up button there. By accident, probably shouldn't be doing that. I did say before in other episodes I would try to limit my use of that, so I'm gonna try to use it less and less. Of course, sometimes it just slips. I've been developing an added feature for the Pokénav, and it turned out great. Dylan, may I see that Pokénav? The one our president gave you? I mean, that's the only one I have, but okay. There you go, Dylan. I added a new feature named Match Call to your Pokénav. Using the Match Call feature, you can chat with people who have been registered in your Pokénav. Dylan, our President Stone should be registered in your Pokénav. Test it out. Please give our president a call. Alright, and we actually do have to do this, or, if you try to exit out of that menu, he'll just tell you again, please call the president. Oh, Dylan. Since you called me, the Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them up too. Good. You seem to be quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking down at you from my office window. See you again. Man, that guy... that's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'd better get back to work. Please take care, Dylan. Alright. That's all over and done with. I'll finally check out the rest of that area. I probably could leave this area for a grinding montage, but I really don't need a grinding montage, honestly. We're really overleveled right now, and at least for this area. But yeah, another love disc. The animation for love disc, I just noticed, is really slow. And that was just annoying me right there. I was like, come on, I just really want to get to this next area. I'm already wasting some time by doing this, so... Oh man, a Jinx. I don't remember seeing these over here. That's kind of crazy. Wouldn't have been bad to get a Jinx on the team. Not gonna lie, Jinx can actually be really good. It's not one of the best, of course, but hey, it's a Ice Psychic type. You hardly ever see those. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to avoid a double battle there. I could just skip them if I wanted to. Which I think I might, just because we're... Oh, I can... Okay, I can fight them one by one. But I'll just fight this one. I don't need to fight the other one too. That would waste even more time and take even more time in this episode where we're already not going to have much time left after these to do much else. But the thing is, this is a Nuzlocke. These are what you gotta do. You can't just cut out battles like this and, forget about them. Because they're pretty important, and you never know what can happen. One of these guys could have Legendary and sweep my entire team. Even if it's a Legendary that's only level 9, it's still a freaking Legendary. But, it wasn't really that tough. He only had a Numel, unfortunately. Not very exciting. But see, now that we have the Pokénav, trainers will try to register themselves into it for us. And unlike in Crystal, when they'd ask you first, here they force you their number. some countries, I feel like that would be illegal. But anyway, now maybe we'll find out if the items are randomized. Ether. Okay, I definitely don't think these are randomized. We would have gotten some really crazy stuff otherwise. Like, what are the other items we have? Yeah, I definitely didn't randomize them. Which I feel like is kind of sad. It would have been really fun if they were randomized, but it's a little late now, don't you think? ROMs... I mean, I randomized this ROM like a year ago, so there's no way I could, you know, reset it all and get the same Pokemon on the team or anything. That's the thing, like, with a randomizer, you just can't, like, fix anything. Like, once it's randomized for good, and you can't just, like, after you've already developed part of it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm trying to elaborate on that so much. My point is, I can't go back and re-randomize the items. It's already done, and even though I really enjoy it, if we had randomized items, it's just not going to happen. Another thing you can do too is randomize TMs, and that's a lot of fun. I did that once in Fire Red, a randomizer Nuzlocke I was doing like on my own time. I ended up getting a Plusle on my team, and teaching it Eruption by TM. And I'm not even gonna lie, that Plusle, like, it carried the team. I'm not even lying. It was amazing. I could never believed that Plusle would ever be that good, but it was. It was pretty great. Oh, hi Dylan. You had a match call feature put on your Pokenav. Let's register each other so we can contact each other, or anytime. Alright, well, we finally got May's number. Finally got her digits, yeah! Okay, I'm not gonna be that shallow. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokedex coming along, Dylan? Mine's looking pretty decent. So how about a little battle? That's right, and Ruby and Sapphire, she doesn't battle you, but in Emerald, she actually offers. And you can refuse and not battle her, but I feel like this episode could use something a little bit more exciting, so let's fight her. And I don't even remember what her starter was. Maybe if I see it, I'll remember. I really don't. At all, honestly. Juggler Landon. That's kind of an interesting name for May. Anyway, her levels are a lot higher than anybody else because she is a rival, of course. I think even though Sonic doesn't have any ground-type moves, he should be able to handle this just fine. Scratch, even though there's a chance he could get paralyzed, I mean, look at it. It's a 2-hit KO. Perfect. Maybe we won't get staticked? Guess not. Okay, that's great. And we got level 16, too. It's perfect. I really hope Sonic learns a ground-type move sometime soon. Because at the moment, he is not... I'm not going to say he's bad. I mean, Sand Slash with Scratch, that's pretty decent for this part of the game. But, I mean, actually having a ground-type move would make him a lot better. And what was I talking about being over-leveled? Those trainers, I mean, you can... They were level 9 before, but this is like... We're right on par for this part of the game. With this fight in May. Does Rock not resist Rock? Adder is supposed to be a Rock bug type. I was definitely expecting that not to be super effective. But huh. You see, like, there's still... You learn something new every day. Like, especially in Pokemon. There's still new type combinations I'm learning. And are you kidding me? Oh my god, we need something else other than just Rock Tomb and Takedown. Like... Please, just give me Confusion Iron Upper. You need to get to level 20. Man, she only had 2 Pokemon? I should have more. And that's right, her starter was Anorith, because we had to pick between Anorith, Metang, and then I think it was... Oh my god, what was its name? I don't remember this Pokemon's name. But, it's the Leddyba. That's what it was, Leddyba. So... I feel like it was an obvious choice, for us at least. Dylan, you just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer. So that's kind of a hint that we need to go and see Mr. Briny, and he'll be the one who, spoilers, will be able to take us to Dewford. I don't know why I said spoilers there, because it's not really much of a spoiler. To be honest, though, in Pokemon in general, is there really much of a way to spoil anything, really? I mean, there are some things you can spoil, But in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, I think there's only like one, and that's like who the champion is. And I'm not going to give that away just in case there's somebody watching who doesn't already know who the champion is by some odd chance. But, yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this episode. We're reaching 25 minutes, and even though we didn't do that much, it's just good to be back and record these videos again. I mean, we did get the Pokénav, and we did end up fighting May again, which is really interesting. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll be going to Dewford, and actually, we'll be getting a lot of new encounters. And when I say a lot, I actually mean quite a bit. I think it'll be like 4 at least. So, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And mildly terrifying. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode.